Imagine you are Naomi in the Bible. You just lost 2 sons and 1 husband. And I don't know if it's the same day, but it's a compressed amount of time. Imagine how you'd feel. I know I would be depressed. I know I would be anxious. I know I would be overwhelmed. I know I would be distraught. Naomi was too. And she said it. She says, I'm so bitter. I'm going to change my name from Naomi to Mara. She rebranded herself as bitter because of the pain. Pain can change us, right? It can certainly shift us. It can, in her case, she rebranded herself. But then she had this opportunity to choose mental transformation. And I love the fact that God always sends us help. He does. Whether or not we recognize it, he does send us help. I've experienced it myself. He's an ever-present help in trouble. And he sent her Ruth, who had also lost her husband, which one of the sons was Ruth's husband. And Ruth became her anchor in a way, her comforter, her destiny helper, if you want to call her that. We all need a destiny helper, don't you think? We need somebody who will show up for us, somebody who will bear the pain with us, who will carry the burden with us. A burden bearer is an example of a destiny helper. Do you have a burden bearer? Someone who can't really take you far, but it can help you to carry the burden. They can't necessarily release you of the burden, but it can help you to carry it. Sometimes that's all we need. Someone that will share the load, because life can get heavy. And in Naomi's case, it was so heavy, she called herself bitter. Can you imagine that kind of pain? But what I love about her is that she chose mental transformation, and she expressed her bitterness. She expressed her pain. She verbalized it. She held space for it. But then through the depression, through the agony of losing her husband and both her sons, can you imagine? She decided that she was going to shift her attention to Ruth. And Ruth, because she had expressed such loyalty to Naomi, Naomi saw or realized or discovered new purpose just in helping Ruth to survive the loss of her husband, Ruth's husband, Naomi's son, one of them. The other daughter-in-law left, but Ruth says, by God, where you go, I will go, and where you stay, I will stay, and your people will be my people, and your God, my God. Go ahead and press the subscribe button, like and share, and of course, your comments are always welcome. Friendships like those are rare nowadays. Tell the truth. Do you have a friend that will carry your burden with you to that degree? If you find someone who even looks like that, even has such an appearance or in any shape or form, treasure them because, well, they're rare. And so from that perspective, Ruth, or should I say Naomi, was able to find her purpose again. She was able to get the light back in her eyes. She was able to get perspective again. She had a moment of mental transformation that led her to purpose. I want to ask you today, do you feel stuck? Are you hanging out in stuckdom because your mind needs work? What would it take for you to leave stuckdom? What decision do you need to make so that, like Naomi, you can go from Mara to joy? I can only imagine how much joy Naomi must have felt to see her daughter-in-law find another husband, and not just any husband, but a husband who provided and protected and feared God. She must have felt such fulfillment. I want you to consider, what fulfillment is escaping you right now because you have refused to press to mental transformation? Own Romans 12 for yourself. I've had to do that. I do that all the time because I'm always struggling with something in my mind that threatens to overthrow me. So, the scripture, powerful. Be transformed by the renewing. In other words, it's an intentional decision. It can't be casual. It can't be lackadaisical. You have to press in. So go ahead. Here at Eve Speaks, all we do all day long is heal, aspire, and grow. And you know what else? We are your biggest cheerleaders. Because I too know the struggle of pressing into mental transformation. Go ahead, like and subscribe, and I'll be in touch on the other side.